Oh goodness, not me getting distracted and not realizing that the ad break was over. Camera? Okay. And then the camera didn't want to change, and the closed captions aren't working. We're off to a really good start. A really good one. Hello. Testing. Nailed it. No, never. Never. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But hello to Kit Kat, Susan, Petrichor, Sillykins, Scruffy, Kit Kat. Yes, I got trash. I caught trash. It's been 6 minutes since the last ad. It literally just ran. Hi, Willow. It literally just ran. Twitch is a flawless system. It has no errors. There are no problems. All right, well. Anywho, I'm hoping to finish this sweater panel today. As you can see, I have a lot of... It's gonna go good. So in some good news, my friend got back to me about how I can try and fix my my issue with the audio. So I will be attempting to fix that so we can have music again on Monday. Ma'am, what are you doing? Do you want to tell chat what you did last night? Were you a creature of chaos? So I had a plant that needed to be repotted. I had this feeling that the roots, like, I had a feeling it outgrew the pot it was in. So I had grabbed the flower, or I had grabbed the plant, and I had grabbed my new flower pot. And I then didn't have the energy. I didn't have the spoons to transplant. Hi, Allison. So I left it on my dining room table. I'm sitting down this morning. Now, let's be nice to this plant. We repotted it, and indeed, the roots were very, very tight in there. Like, it needed to be in a bigger pot. And I kind of had a feeling because every time I would water it, like, it wasn't enough. Like, the leaves would still curl. So we're gonna be nice to the plant because it's doing its best, and it's in a better sized pot now. Someone did a little numb on the plant and then said no regrets. Someone did a chomp. She sure did. Didn't you, little miss? And I know that when I had purchased the plant that I had checked to make sure that it was like okay around pets. And then I couldn't remember what the type of plant was. So then I couldn't Google it. And so then I was terrified all morning. And so I was just like sitting there. And she's just like, I'm fine, Mom. She's so dramatic. Right? You just wanted to do a little numb. So I got to say hi to him. Has been splooting. Oh my gosh. Did you take a picture of the splooty puppy? Because I would like to see. Yeah, she had no cares in the world. And so then I was keeping her company most of the day. And she was just like, okay, I don't know why. Yeah, orange cat. And so she was just like, you know. Her lip. Like, such a... No bothers. Interesting. Yeah, the leaves definitely weren't... Everything really needed a good watering because I didn't want to try and transplant with wet dirt. You don't want to do that. That's bad. So it was kind of just waiting. So when I transplanted it today, you know, all the leaves were like, please, please give me water. And I did, and it was like, thank you. Ate nearly half a spider plant. Why are they like this? It's a reason that I purposefully don't have plants anywhere that the cats can get them. And this, like I said, sat on the dining room table for like 2 days. And yesterday she was like, perfect. Perfect. Don't mind if I do. Can you come sit here? Ma'am. Excuse me? They are. They really are. Has super floppy ears. Oh my god, I love it. Ma'am. Okay. Poop. Ploop. There you go. Okay. I was saying the other day, this sweater has so much cat hair on it, and I've never even gotten to wear it once. Right? A new desk. Ooh. Yes, do it. Do it, Willow. Hi. Hi. Okay. Hi. You're very sweet. But you also got lots of mama lovin' already. I gave you all sorts of cuddles today. Yeah. You can get down if you want. I know you haven't pooped yet. Plant your new strawberries. Ooh. Okay, and she's lying down. Very good. It was good. It was tiring. I have 13 exercises now that they want me doing every day at home. So they were going over them, like I had to do all of them because some of them are new. And I have my period today, so it's just like 13. Yeah, it's a lot. And six of them seven of them can really like make things be blurry. So like with this one, I keep my head still and I move the target. This one, I keep the target still and I move my head. And they have me doing it in time to a metronome. So I have to like look at the thing in time to the metronome. So this one is, they're like up and down, left and right, and diagonally, all of them. For those two. And then I don't know. Then there's, I don't know, more of them. And then they have one that like they want me doing like in my spinny chair, where like I'm looking at an like say my camera, and I turn the chair and my head, but keep my eyes fixed. Like I basically like keep my head in line with my body. So like if I turn that way, the head should turn that way, and keep my eyes. Yeah. And then there's just like some stretches, stuff with like exercise bands. There's a lot. We ended up going by Five Below on the way home to pick up like a I didn't have like a volleyball or like something of a similar thing, because like one of them I have to do my ball thing, that thing I took a picture of and sent to you all on Discord. I have to do that at home now too. So I'm like, I don't have a ball that's like the right kind of like for me to smoosh against a wall with my head. No, so it's like until we can really figure out what the hell is going on, and it's really trying to like retrain my brain, like the balance centers, my eyes, all of those things to work quickly again. So like that's why it has like a metronome, so like they can, like you can increase it, and like trying to retrain yourself how to just be able to look from like one of the things that, so our hall bathroom, the shower and the sink are like in the front, and then the toilet's in like a little like alcove sort of thing, so like it's not its own room, but it like bumps back, if you will. So you like lift the lid up and then you turn around, all in like walls are on both sides kind of thing. And because it's not something that I've been like, oh, I have to do this slowly now. Every time I do it in that bathroom and like I go to sit down, I'm like, whoop. Okay. Like, but you know, it's just crystals and I should be better. Oh, that's good, Nat. Oh, I know. Same, Petrichor. I was a dancer. I used to be able to do turns for days. Ugh. So, James has his follow-up with the doctor from his deviated septum surgery. Originally, that doctor was going to look at my paperwork. And I'm tempted to just, like, bring the results that the other doctor found and be like, listen, I know that you probably didn't look at the raw data, but help me, please, because, like, I know I'm also extra emotional because of my period, but I'm trying really hard not to cry. This has been miserable. I know sometimes they have like videos on YouTube where people have like ballet classes and stuff like that. I don't know if that's something that you've looked into. Something that I was going to start looking into, but then yeah. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I should just have those two. No, I don't know. I have to recount. Okay, I was right. Not the same without a wall of mirrors. Yeah, I was just more looking at it like for, I guess, because I miss it. So, you know, just the enjoyment of it, I guess. I don't know. Not necessarily worrying about doing it perfectly. Fluffy Cat's doing good. Been coming in again. Which is awesome. Hi.
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 No, don't leave.
I'm not going anywhere just yet. It's coming along really nicely.
Yeah. I have crayons.
I'm sorry.
Someone in chat knew what the plant was, so I was able to look it up and it eased my fears.
Oh, okay.
Because, like I said, I thought that it was, like, pet safe.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I couldn't look it up, I'm like, was it that plant or was it a different one that I had looked up that day when I was at Home Depot? So, by the way, the roots were, like, super tight.
Wow.
Like, what I thought where it had, like, outgrown the pot absolutely was what happened. So, it's going to be much happier in that. I know that you thought it was a fake plant. Hi.
Hi.
She's like, I bitched a plant.
Yes, you did. You were a cutie this morning.
I did art.
I was just sitting there and she's like trying to climb into my lap and I'm like, no. A little occupied.
That's adorable.
Just, like, rubbing between my legs and stuff, and then she flopped, and I was giving her hair like tummy scritches, and she was like skippy bapping and like just having a blast.
Already barged in to the bathroom this morning with James. Our house is old, and so the one bathroom door, there's also a rug for like the shower, so sometimes you think that it's closed, but like it didn't close all the way. Or, you know, again, it's early in the morning, he's going to work, so he just didn't care. And she'll just, like, barge right in. Like, you step into the shower, and she's, like, right there. You get out, she's like, hi. Hello. Weirdo. I love her. Cats. What little chaos creatures. Sometimes your hug meter just goes real low, you know?
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
That's a wee while.
That is just a wee while. It's not a lot. Clivey, thank you so much for yet another month of resubs. I appreciate you so much. What color? Oops, that's the wrong window. What color would you like for your paper chain? Oh, James, I missed the wiggle dance. Okay. Sorry, it doesn't show up on the one screen, so until I check the... Oh, do you want the dark? Dark. Okay, that's what I thought. I'll open the pocket door. Kept coming home to the door. Oh my god. I get that too sometimes, yeah. No, like, physical touch is one of my love languages. Like, I like snuggles. I have to sleep with a stuffed animal because, like, I have to sleep with, like, something. Like, I'm a snuggly person. James is not. It's not that he's not a snuggly person. It's that he won't do that, like, at night. Like, I cannot snuggle him and him fall asleep. So we can snuggle, like, watching TV or, you know, doing other things, but not when it's, like, actually time to sleep.
Yeah, I can't do that.
But he has gotten better about, like, me being able to, you know, hold his hand. Or, like, actually maybe even just, like, touch, like, you know, have, like, our arms, like...
Scandalous.
Maybe an ankle. Oh, cover those. Yeah. Well, I guess, like, you know, my family, like my parents, my brother, like that I'm okay with too. I was always like, I don't know if you know this. One of like my like a fond memory with like my grandfather, my mom's dad, not the grandfather that you know, is he would just like sit and like pet my hair, and like I remember like getting all excited and like showing him like my new computer games, and like, you know, I was, you know, I'm like sitting on his lap and like showing him everything, and he's just like doing my hair. Like, wait, I think she's. Just wait a minute. But like my mom does that. Like she would do that too, like as a comforty kind of thing, and yeah. Now it's like, guess what? You get to do that too for the rest of forever.
Huzzah!
Huh?
She's so forceful.
What do you mean?
When she tinkles.
Oh. No worries, Susan. She hasn't pooped yet, so you could just wait. Or just rush her and make her uncomfortable.
Oh, she's digging and I didn't want
Yeah, because she has to move the pee to take a poop.
Got it.
But now you might have ruined it by approaching her.
She didn't even look at me.
Petrichor, did you watch Avatar yet? We're watching it tonight. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My one friend said it's what a live action Avatar should have been.
Shouldn't have been?
Should have been.
Oh, I thought you said shouldn't, and I'm like, oh no.
So that kind of like gives me a warm and tingly.
Oh, wait, before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. So, there was a picture of Jack DeSena, aka OG Sokka,
Oh, okay.
at the premiere.
Mm-hmm.
And it was shared, and of course it was shared, and everyone was bashing him on how he looks. And I'm like, you do realize that he's like 40 now. He's not 20 anymore. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Bash. Okay, so
Well-
what?
Well, they were like shit talking how he looked.
Okay.
Let's see if you see what I was like.
Nice mustache. It's got like a whoopee hoodie jacket.
That's exactly what I commented. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a whoopee hoodie jacket.
I'm like, is he wearing a whoopee jacket?
He is.
That was the first thing I noticed. Like, everyone's like,
I
oh,
noticed the color, but then it took me a second to see the pattern.
Yeah.
Because there is a distinct
Yep.
pattern to that.
No, they're like, he gained weight. I'm like, I think he still looks good. He did put on weight, but who doesn't change when they get older?
Right?
Like, calm down. Gonna watch it tonight too? I was always friends with, like, the guys. One of the things that, like, one of the reasons was that I hated the stuff that, like, girls did, which, oh, Igglybuff, which is the whole, like, I'm angry with you, but I'm not going to tell you. Instead, I'm just going to ignore you. And you're like, what? Like, what is that? But, like, if you had an issue with a guy, you would just be like, yo, that was some BS that you did. Or they would call you out. And it was just like, okay, and then you just moved on, and everything was fine. And I appreciated that, because it's probably the neurodivergence that, like, I couldn't handle that sort of psychological manipulation that girls like to do, you know? Oh, I don't need this anymore. Hey! That's my chair! We do not scratch the chair! That is bad manners. I understand you have post-tinkle zoomies, but that is not something we do, ma'am. My friends would just scrap it out, shake hands, and it was over. Well, that, like, guys wouldn't, at least the friends that I had, and, like, that's why Christina and I, my best friend, are best friends, is because she's the same mentality. Like, any person who has that kind of mentality, and I feel like there's a lot of that here as well, because I know, like, before I've had, not like an issue, but a misunderstanding with my mod cat Bird. And we both just, like, it was like, it wasn't anything serious, big, bad, or anything else, but we both were just like, hey, listen, that thing that happened, what did you mean? I meant this. Oh, okay. Well, I took it like this. Oh, well, that's not how I meant it. And then everything was fine. Like, instead of just, like, cold shouldering and being like... Meanwhile, I had someone else who did that instead. Like, I hate it when people just, like, ghost you and expect you to figure it out. You're like, what? Go away. Don't do that. I don't have the spoons to decipher your codes. Like, sometimes lunch, otherwise it was the guys the rest of the day, yeah. Those are your calculus class. Yeah, a lot of us caught Igglybuff. Way to go. I don't have the spoons for drama and ghosting. Let's just sort it out. Yeah, and then I think, like, the worst part is the damage that it does, if you will, like, after the fact. Because you start to guard yourself, because you don't, when someone ghosts you or leaves you or is otherwise like, no, you don't, like, get an explanation, like, I'm just, or maybe sometimes you finally confront them and they give you an explanation and it's a load of crap. You're like, oh, so you start to, like, guard yourself from other people because you don't want the same thing to happen. And it's like, it makes you, like, scared to make friends again. And then they say everything's okay. But you know everything's not okay because they no longer wish you a happy birthday or congratulate you on things. Even though, like, you remained Facebook friends. Yeah. All my friendships ended up, oh. Why they would stop, yeah. No, Sillikins, that's so valid. One of the girls that was in my wedding, like, she was my best, like, one of my best friends in college. Just disappeared after the wedding. Like, okay. I didn't know that she got married. Like, there are all these, I'm like, what the hell happened? And then, like, you reach out and they're like, oh, I thought you were mad at me. And I'm like, what the heck did I do to make you think? Like, ugh. So I promise you guys, if I ever have an issue, I'm not going to do that crap. Like, it's also why I worry when people disappear from stream a long time, for, like, a long time, and then they come back. It's like, oh, thank God, they don't hate me. Like, you know, they're busy. They have lives. Like, I know that. But sometimes you're like, oh no. Like, if you don't see them in stream or in Discord or just even like just someone, like, liking a picture on social media, you're like, okay, they don't hate me. They just must be busy. But, like, when all of a sudden, like, I like you all. I've never had people make a big deal about my birthday, so now you do. Like, you make a big deal about it yourself? Because I love that if you do. Well, and now you have, what, like, birthday triplets? I know that there's other members of, like, Shella's community who share our birthday, so, like... Hey! Don't... Oh, you want... Okay. I can fix that for you. I'm sorry. I thought you were scratching my chair again. I can fix that. Here. There you go. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. She was trying to get into her blanket fort. So she was trying to pull the blanket away from the chair. And I was like, don't you scratch my chair. Okay. Never knew I pretend nothing happened because she did. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I hate that this is a shared experience. Or a lot of it, too, has become, like... Hold on, let me finish reading this. Hard for people to handle. Yeah. No, I get that. Childhood friendships were hard for me too. Like, these people who have, like, thousands of friends on Facebook, I'm like, because they have, like, everyone that they've ever known since, like, kindergarten, and I'm like, no, I was the awkward kid. People made fun of me. Like, I don't have that. Like, I have a handful. I have one. I think I have, like, one person that I talk to still from elementary school. And I grew up, like, in my neighborhood, there were a lot of other girls around my age. I talked to one of them still. We didn't talk for a few years in middle school because we swore that we both had a crush on the same boy. And we were like, no, he likes me. No, he likes me. And he didn't like either of us. At least not like that. And we ended up, like, talking about it, you know, like, but we didn't speak to each other for, like, 2 or 3 years because it was one of those, like, no, he likes me. Then, like, I want to say, like, we were, like, freshmen in high school, and we were like, what the hell was that? I don't get it. Like, what were we doing? But, you know, those first crushes hit you hard. All my friends stopped talking to me. Well, I promise, as long as you guys, like, don't stop talking to me, I won't stop talking to you. It's like, it's mutual. It's two-way, you know? So as a child, I didn't understand why people would get super close and then just never talk. Yeah. Now I just understand not every relationship is for life, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's where a lot of, like, imposter syndrome comes in, too. Because you're, like, eventually, it's why I, like, James and I have been together, like, this is the longest relationship I've ever had. He married me twice. And yet I'm still like, you still like me? Like, you still want to be my friend? Like, because everyone else, you know, like, obviously all of the relationships didn't work out. But then having friends who have just, like, up and left, or who, like, I was just too much for because of anxiety or whatever. And I'm always like, I'm not going to be... Am I too much for you now? Like, do you hate me? Like, oh my god, that's been part of the major issue with, like, this Dizzy stuff is, like, oh my god. Like, you're being so much work and you're being so extra and I can't handle this anymore. And, like, I'm just, That's why I don't make friends. Well, I won't tell anyone to make friends here, but I don't think that at least I'm not that kind of person. So if you ever want to, like, try to make friends here, I think it's a safe place to do so. A long relationship was kind of the point. I'm 100% expecting Mr. Kins to be like, I hate you now, bye. Yep. Yep. Or like, I just can't handle this anymore. Peace. It was platonic. Oh, yeah. No, like I said, I had so many more guy friends in school. Like, I absolutely understand that. I just, like, no, that's my... Like, I went to prom with a friend. Because I didn't have a boyfriend at that point in time. Oh, I love that. So it's a huge worry of mine. Yeah. No, I get that. Like, I go to James with everything. He's like my safety. He's my... Like, when I was in the hospital and he had gone out to talk to my dad about something or, like, bring him back to the room, my mom was like, can I get you anything? And I was like, I want James back because he had been gone for a while. Girls used to be, girls used to me because my brother was attractive. Oh, that's icky. My brother and I were 8.5 years apart, so I didn't have to deal with that. Thank goodness. I thought prom was done. Well, my junior year, I went to prom with the boy I was dating, and he broke up with me the day after. And he told me he had been cheating on me for a while, but he didn't want to ruin my prom. Spoiler alert, that did ruin that prom memory for me. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Well, okay, we can all have... We'll have a prom in our, moat, like, compound. And it'll be like, we can all just... It's gonna be like dancing, and there'll be food, and we'll all just go together. And it's not going to be any kind of, like, any pressure, but we could all dress up, and we can, like, do our hair and nail... Oops. Alright, I was just trying to fix the, focus, because it was bothering me. Can we have a ball instead? Yes. It'll be the moat ball. Yeah. No, a crown, a ball gown, or whatever kind of outfit. It doesn't have to be a ball gown. But, like, a suit, a gown, whatever you want to wear. A tuxedo, a top hat. Whatever. A tiara. Oh, that's sweet, Kit Kat. Yeah. And be a mysterious beauty. Yeah, no. Oh, it could be a masquerade. It could be a masquerade ball. Silicons, that parentheses is incorrect. Because you are beautiful. And I'm gonna just say, nope, sorry. How am I... That's why. Okay. Like a Cinderella story, yes. Perfect. Have to find somewhere with a grand staircase. Agreed. We all get a crown for being beautiful. Yeah, but I had this one person who was basically like the closest that I would say an online friend could be. We would spend time playing video games together. We would spend time chatting when life was hard. Me and other friends got together, got them gifts. They reciprocated until they stopped. And I continued to try, but they thought I wasn't trying hard enough. Meanwhile, I was going through my own things that I was trying to struggle through. And so it's one of these things that I struggle with now, where I feel like I'm constantly afraid I'm not going to be doing enough, and more people aren't going, like people who I'm close to or who I think I'm close to are going to be like, well, you're actually, and I know that that's like, it's super actually toxic to be like, well, you're not doing enough for me, so we're not friends. So I know that, I recognize that. But it's also hard to not be like, did I not do, like, I wore a tiara from my wedding. And then I wore one in Disney. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, Emily. I mean, not the sick part, but the masquerade ball. That's so fun. That's so fun. Thanks, Allison. I like, my mods know exactly what I'm talking about. But it scares me to like open up to online people and like call them friends, because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna fill in the blank, like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be expensive to be wonderful. Like, one of my most favorite things about my wedding was the fact that I got my dress on clearance. I'm like, that's such a Megan thing to do. I got my dress for half off. Because it was evidently last year's model, and it was like off the rack, so if it fit, great. If it didn't fit, you would have to get it altered. And it fit. The only thing that I needed altered was, it was like strap, you know, like, not like spaghetti strap. What the hell am I thinking of? I needed like this part taken up just a touch, because it was like kind of loose in the front. Like, there was a mesh. So like literally I just had to have it go like whoop, and that was it. All in our PJs. Oh my gosh. Like, in the Princess Diaries, where they have the princess party, and they, like, slide down on mattresses on, like, the big staircase. Mattress surf, yeah. You should get it anyway, Nat. Get it. We'll wear it to this event. I wonder... What was I just thinking? Oh, the engagement pictures. So our engagement photos were kind of fun. James wore his uniform, and I wore a dance costume. Because it was like we did like we tried to make it look like they were old-timey pictures. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I could never fit in that costume now. That's a bad thought, Megan. We don't say those thoughts out loud because, as we said earlier, bodies change. Where? Oh, just kidding. Some of these were not in that dress. Some of these were in a... Oh, I missed that dress. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. I wonder... Here we go. I found it. So James wore his dress uniform. This is when he was in the army, still. This one's great because it's with my brother. Like we were taking like cute little like that's my neighborhood where I grew up. This is one of my favorite pictures because my mom told James to like make a heart on my back like this. Bless him. Bless him. But yeah, like we did some like fun colored like and then like some closer ones. I'm just covering up his name tape. Yeah, James just texted me, careful about the name tape. I got you. Although, where... This was fun too. Or like I stole his jacket. I had grabbed one of those little wishy things, the wishy flowers, and can I zoom in? Yeah, I had like grabbed a wishy flower, and as soon as I picked it up, like a gust of wind came, and it just like blew away. So it looked like I'm just holding a weed. Reminds me of Wendy from Peter Pan, yeah. Respectfully look at this. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I couldn't fit in my leotards either, Petrichor. You don't need to get married to feel beautiful, yes. We could just have a wedding party, yeah. Oh, thank you, guys. You're a cutie. No, you're a cutie.
I found my people.
We did like a collage of pictures. Thanks for that follow. Welcome in. Are we at ad time already? Oh, heck. Okay. Be right back. Whoosh. Okie dokie. Whoosh. Pseudo woodo. I got a notification that Pippin's out there, but it doesn't want to work. Which is really rude of it. Honestly, I don't want to work. I don't blame you. I saw Nat. That's gorgeous. And you were saying it was like a two-piece, like a top and a skirt? Oh, oh, hi, gorgeous. The camera's frozen, but... No. Like a giant panda? that's exciting. Those not on the West Coast, we've raided into them before, but San Diego also has a Twitch chat, and I bet you anything that they'll have a camera at some point on that enclosure. '50s rockabilly look, yeah. Seems to be gone. That stinks. Oops. Growing up, we always went to the Philly Zoo, because that was, like, the closest. And, I mean, it wasn't close. And eventually, like, they got rid of the elephants. Like, I respect it. They were, like, they redid their enclosures slowly over time. And increased the size of a lot of them. And in order to do that, they had to either remove animals or... So, like, the elephant enclosure, they were like, we can't like do right here, like with the space that we have for them. So like they sent them to a different zoo that did. I think they only had 3 elephants, and instead took like that space and made it into like, you know, for the giraffes and like zebras, and like kind of combined it all. But I miss seeing elephants. Like I think they're really cool creatures. Of course, I wish that we didn't need zoos. I wish that animals could just, you know, be. I just realized I was highlighting on the wrong line. I wish that people didn't, you know, destroy everything. Animal Kingdom does. You are right. We got some pictures when we went on the safari there. Listen, I will happily visit, but Florida is just much too hot for me. Like, I could not live there. My best friend, like, the one I was talking about, like, from high school, lives in Florida now. Like, I would love to live near her again, but nope. Florida is too dang hot. I actually have to call her. I'll do that this weekend. I'll do that Sunday when James is home, so he can see his niece too. Because I know. They just bought a house though, so I'm like, I've been waiting until I can be on FaceTime, because that was part of it too for a while, like with these dizzy spells, like FaceTime when like the camera would be moving and doing stuff like that. It was like, oh god, that's a lot. So I'm doing better. I want like a house tour and all that, you know? Yeah, the humidity. Oh god. Yeah. Hot and humid is just sweat to death now. Yeah. No, we went at the end of November, beginning of December for our honeymoon, and it was perfect. It was warm during the day, like you were wearing shorts and like a t-shirt. But it would get cool at night. Like one night when we stayed for fireworks at Epcot, we needed to go back to the car and get sweatshirts because like it was cold. But like, yes, that's much nicer for... It's so funny how it like affects you differently when you're a kid. So I remember like we would go. I had only been to Disney like a handful of times my whole life. But like when we had gone when I was a kid, it was always in the summer. And yeah. That gets very warm. We have 3 more rows of pattern, y'all. 3 more rows and then it's just like a length thing. Oops. Ooh, so I'm really excited because Pippin's cat tree should be here tonight. Like it's one of those like Amazon things where it's like, it'll be here by like 8 o'clock. And I'm like, yes. And then I'll build it. Yeah, arriving today by 8 p.m. And we have a, like, one of the little, like, things, like, the cats can rub their own face on. And it has, like, a Velcro thing so that it can go around the, like, posts of the cat tree. So, like, hopefully she'll figure out how to rub her little face on it. Daisy will be like, it'll be delivered by 10. Yeah, you're like, please don't. Just try again tomorrow. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not getting it at that point. Hello? What just... Okay. I don't know what that was. I hate cramps. That is all. They're so rude. So Pippin came in again last night into like the living room and was rubbing on all the carpets again and taking baths in our dining room and oh my god. Or the lower back ones that are like right along like your pant line kind of thing. Those ones suck too. Where it's just like it's like really lower. Oh. They have a yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of things that like they figured out like that the pain is equal to, you know, fill in the blank. Like there's a bunch of different things that you could fill in there. And I feel like if you have like PCOS or like endometriosis and have like extra painful times of you're not even just like on your period, like during, you know, different times of the month it can hurt too. Like I could absolutely see how people would miss stuff or mistake something. Mhm. Absolutely. Have it like hooked up at first, right? Like cuz the TENS machine normally has multiple like ports, if you will, for like multiple users to use it or whatever. And just go ahead and have it like attached to a lady for a little while. So that way like a one on someone who gets period pains and one on someone who doesn't. And like that way they can adjust it. So that way, you know, the person who has experienced periods could be like, nope, not yet. Turn that up. Well, that's honestly like what needs to be done is just like I wonder hold on. Don't mind me, just can I make you a little smaller? So that way things can fit better. There we go. Welcome back, Susan. It got cold out? Yeah. Oh. So, can I edit it? Okay. I did the thing that everyone was yelling at me to do yesterday. I figured out a way around the website issue. So I put something on my throne list that you all were like, do it. Yeah. Yeah, they would just use, yeah. They would just use like water dyed colors. Which is why half the time you wouldn't get stuff that actually absorbed properly. Because it was not using actual... Really, it's... I won't say that out loud. They just had to change the viscosity, yeah. How irritating it is. Make them have to like try and discreetly open them in like a public bathroom too. You know, I'm at an age now where it wouldn't bother me, but as a kid, or not a kid, but when you're younger, it was like, oh my god. It's also, again, things were a lot more taboo, if you will. Like, we don't talk about those things. Like, I would have been flabbergasted to hear someone talking live to a group of people of not just like in, you know, yeah, oh god, no, in high school. Oh. No. I remember like a skit where someone's like, who's opening a bag of chips? No. It's not what it is. Maybe. About darn time. Listen, I couldn't get it to work. I tried to do it yesterday when you were all yelling at me, but it didn't work on the computer. It kept saying that it was like it wasn't working. And I had the idea during the last stretch break to try copying the link from the Walmart app into the Throne app on my phone instead of the website. And that worked. So I had started it during the stretch break, and then that's why I was a little distracted when I first came back, because I was like, is it gotta do? So you're kindly threatening. Going home, no worries. Well, it worked. Yeah, I was afraid that you guys are gonna come in and, like, yell at me. The fact that, like, my phone keeps on being, like, pet detected and the web browser's like, I'm not gonna work. I forcefully suggested, not yelled. Oh, okay. Sorry, I guess there was no caps. So there was no actual yelling. There was just a lot of, you better put that on. And it doesn't always, you can want things just for you and things like that, you know. I don't know if anyone else is like this. I have Pandora on today because I had some commercial jingle in my head and I was like, that's just not going to happen. So it's just been like, oh my God. Calm down. But like, I don't know if anyone else, like, I love this version, like this song. It's not like one of the big numbers from Hamilton. Like, it's a good one, but to me, I don't know, like, it's not satisfied or you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I love George Washington's voice, like, on this. Like, I love, oh, it's so good. It's so good. That's literally where I am right now. Like, does anyone else have favorite little songs in movies, musicals, whatever, that other people are like, that's not really one that I would have thought of? Like, I loved in Aladdin, the little riff he sings. Like, after he gives the little kids the bread. And it's like, it's a very, very short. No. It's after that. And it's just like that little short thing, like as he's climbing up and like he's like tucking a boo in. And I can't obviously like play it because Disney will have me. But it's like where he's just like singing the riff raff, street rat, I don't buy that, if only they'd look low. And like it's just this short little thing, but like it's one of my favorite like vocal performances of like that and it's literally like 10 seconds long. And it gives me goosebumps every time. Muppet movie. I haven't seen the Muppet movie in so long. And then there's also, like, I don't know how many of you know Dear Evan Hansen, but then there's also, like, the universally, like, that song was just added so this character could have a singing part, and that's To Break in a Glove. You can't You can't argue with me on that in Dear Evan Hansen. Where you're like, not necessarily a needed song, but like, it's not that it's bad, it's just that, like, I cry every time, specifically at You Are the One You've Been Waiting For. If you haven't watched it yet, Silicons, and you have Disney Plus, and if you're interested in this kind of thing, if you're not interested in this kind of thing, it would probably not be that great. And this, for anyone who likes Frozen 2, they did a, like, I want to say it was like a 6 episode behind the making of. And they showed all of the hold on, I'll look at it. I have Disney Plus on my phone. I can literally get exactly what it is. I was watching it and I was telling James about it, and he's like, no, that sounds really interesting. I want to watch it with you. So we watched it together, and it is fascinating, y'all. Literally, James, oh wait. Now I have Dear Evan Hansen. Hey, James. Can you come here? The song Anna sings, like, right before that. Yeah, the Next Right Thing. Yeah, that one's hard.
Yes, love.
What's the Disney Plus password? Can you just put it in for me? Because evidently it's not that. Yeah, they're coming. I think that they, like, did Frozen 3 and 4 has already been confirmed or something. You don't need a man to say, yeah. Oh gosh, no. I love Kristoff. There's a few things in Frozen 2. Well, there's a few things, like Frozen 1 when he was like, I could kiss you. I mean, I want to. I mean, may I? Consent, we stand. But when he, like, rushes in, like, Anna's running from the earth giants, and he, like, scoops her up, and he doesn't say, like, don't worry, or any kind of, like, you know, like, don't worry, I'm here, I'll handle it. He picks her up, and he's like, what do you need? Like, he gets to her, and instead of being like, I'm here now, I'll save you, he's like, what do you need? And then when the whole, like, in the one line he says my love isn't fragile, because, like, but this whole thing is about how they made the movie.
I don't know why it's not working. Give me 1 second.
Sure, no, you're okay. And it was fascinating because, believe it or not, the majority of the movie is animated, like, final animation, all of that, within the last, like, 6 months before the release of the movie. And it was, like, stressful
Not
to
even.
watch. Yeah. So, like, the plot, it's wild. When they released, like, the theatrical trailer, it was actually before.
Let me reset the password because I don't know why it's not working.
That's the email, right? Down there?
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, the theatrical, like, the teaser trailer was, like,
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Hi, Shay. Thank you so much for the resub. What color would you like for your resub? Paper chain. Couldn't think of the word. Wait. No. Okay. they originally were going to possibly cut Show Yourself. That song took them like the longest. This one, yeah. This one? Yes, okay. But they couldn't get it right, and it almost got cut, and I'm like, that song is the one.
The whole song wasn't even written until, like...
Yeah, it's a really interesting, like, documentary. I really enjoyed it, like... James liked it too, but he's focusing right now. Oh, that's a Z, not an S. Yeah, I love that song. But yeah, it's really cool. They show a lot of like the behind the scenes of not only the animation, but the recording and the songwriting and how it all comes together. And it was absolutely fascinating. I hated when it was over. Like, it was just that interesting.
I don't know why your app... I changed the password like 3 times.
Okay.
I'm just... Sorry. Just saying.
Best part is now that you've changed the password, we're going to have to change it on the TV and everywhere else.
There we go. That was weird.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, this is it. It is Into the Unknown, making of Frozen 2. So, if y'all are looking, does it say? Yeah, 6 episodes. It starts with like a year, with 11 months until the premiere. Right, it's a 6 episode. Episodes range from 30 minutes to 45. But yeah, like, it's behind the scenes stuff with like
Frozen chaos.
James, thank you for the bits. Kit Kat, thank you for the bits. And Susan, thank you for the bits. Normally follow my heart fire? Yeah, no, valid. But if you love the movie, it was really neat to see. And like, I guess that they screen it to like a bunch of other animators, and like, so, like the people who did, what other movies?
Chaos-a-woo.
Thank you for the bits. There was like a bunch of other people though who would like watch it and then give them notes and like all sorts of, it was really interesting. But it was fun too, because, you know, you got to like sing and enjoy the movie all over again. Oh, that's right. And then I need to do 7. Some animators will only work on a 10 to 20 second scene. Yeah. Well, I mean, not for years because they didn't really have that time, but for a long time. Like, that'll be their whole thing. Like, one animator worked on... Hi, Wish, thank you for the bits. Like, one person was responsible for the end of Into the Unknown, when Elsa, like, runs up that, like, ice that she makes at the very end. Like, she was responsible for that run-up. And, like, the reach. And, like, that was what she did for, like, weeks. Was like just that. It's amazing. Rude. Twitch, don't kick my friends. which I have been lifting weights. Crazy how long it takes an animator to work on a 10 to 15 second scene. Yeah, especially one when it's like that, where it's a lot of motion or, you know, whatever the reason might be. That same animator ended up also doing all of the reindeer in the Kristoff ballad, all of like their faces. It was really interesting. I'm hopeful that if it's the same people at like the helm, if you will, that the movies will be okay. We have a little over a minute and a half on this hype train. We're almost at the funny number. Just saying. Just like after watching that documentary and seeing how much like they love this, like, James, thanks for the 70 bits trying to get it. Nice. Nailed it. Nailed it. Just in time, literally. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. We're a simple community with simple pleasures in life. It's the last row, y'all. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to read that in a second. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring it. I'm just... Last color change. All right. Should have saved the hype train for the last row. Darn. All hangs on the storyline, I agree. Let's face it, a lot of the time, that's where the story just gets stretched, yeah. Well, see, I think it could be interesting. I think exploring what Elsa... What was what? What was what? I think... Oh, no. I think it could be interesting to explore Elsa's, like, new... Like, what it's like for her now. because she's no longer like Queen of Arendelle. She is like, you know, like I think it could be really interesting to see like what her life is like now, like with the Northaldron and things like that. I think it could be interesting to see like Anna and Kristoff have a family. I think that could be fun. But I also am like, I don't want it to be like you guys are saying, like drawn out and, you know. Olaf storylines. That's why I was saying, like, it's really going to depend on who is in charge of the film. Because if it's the same people, they're not going to let it, like, be that. If they change who's, like, directing, I'll worry. They do like to. Yeah. Like, I think we're getting another Toy Story. Are we getting another Toy Story? Did I hear that right? Y'all, I still have so much of these colors left. The only color that I'm probably going to actually use up is this color that I'm using right now. Oh, in Hamilton? That's really cool. I haven't even seen the last Toy Story movie, I'll be honest. I'm excited about the other Inside Out. I'm looking forward to that. That movie makes me cry. Because powerful stuff. They should stop, yeah. They're adding anxiety, yeah. Which is a fair emotion to add as a teenager, because she's a little older now. Like, I think, for instance, Lion King, I'm grateful that they stopped when they did. Like, Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, good. Liked it. We'll accept it. Then they did like the Lion King 1.5, but that felt more like a fever dream, or like specifically geared towards children. You didn't miss anything if you didn't watch that movie, so you didn't have to see it. But like they didn't just keep milking that one. That was, although I guess they did make it a live action, which was unnecessary. Live action, air quotes. You don't think you've seen the second one or the 1.5 one? So Lion King 1.5 was done. Oh my gosh, what the Mystery Science Theater, James? That's the one, right? Where like they sit and like talk about the movie as the movie's like happening. Because it was basically like Timon and Pumbaa sitting, like watching the Lion King 1 and adding little bits of like, well, yeah, this was what was happening on our side. Like, you know, while Simba was off doing this, we were off doing that. And it was cute, but it wasn't like a necessary thing. All I'm saying is for the princesses, Disney had a bad track record with sequels. The lions look more like bears. I just remember liking the story and the songs in The Lion King too, if I'm being honest. so much comedy. Yeah, it's not necessary like to enjoy the Lion King 2. It actually came out after Lion King 2. Deception, disgrace. What was I? Oh, my pattern. So when I finally get to a place where I can go out to like a concert again, James, I'm telling you this now, we're gonna see Pink in concert. Cause like, goddamn, I love this woman. What, you have a problem with that? I thought you liked her. Now I have that earworm in my song. No, it's just... She's just on. She's just on my Pandora right now. It's there right now. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, sorry. What I just love that as a kid, I loved her music as a kid. It was like, you know, edgy and cool. And I just thought that she was cool. And anyone who you think is neat as a kid, finding out as an adult that they are just as cool or as amazing as you thought they were, that's amazing that like someone can be like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not often that the people that you look up to as a kid continue to be worthy of your admiration as an adult. And I'm like, I just still love her. Like, it doesn't matter. And her music is still good, you know? Like, it just... She's so real, yeah. Worth all the hype, yeah.
I found my people.
Mini Reaper, thanks for that follow. Welcome in. With B only, continue even until work from edge, including ribbing measures. Hello! Sorry, I'm just doing a wee bit of reading real quick. Alright, let's see. You've seen them like 6 times, wow. Okay. You have a question. What's your question? Oh, I don't know that one. So this will end up being... Nosebleeds were $150 each. Ugh. Yeah. I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you find is the easiest way to color change when doing stuff like this? Color change isn't working as clean as you want. Okay. I can absolutely show you what I do. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out how big this is going to end up. Give me one quick second. That's 20, if that's 21. Sorry, there's math happening. Plus 2. So maybe I want to make it... Because the pattern sort of has... Like, it just touches... Here, I'll show you all. I like things to not be... Like, I want it to be comfy, especially because I'm going to have to wear another shirt under it. And if you, like, look at the person wearing it... Like, you see what I mean? How it kind of just, like, hits right around... Like, I kind of want it to go just a little bit longer than that. Just a little bit. So I'm just trying to figure out... Because it's telling me... Work evenly now until it measures 21.5 inches. And then shaping the neck is 6 rows. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's about 2 inches with the neck shaping. So 21.5 plus 2 inches is 23.5. And I think I'm going to want it to be... Let's see. Let's stand up straight. Yeah. I'm going to want it to be like... Because then if it hits like right... You guys can't see me. I feel like if it hits like there, that's better. You know what I mean? Than if it hits like up here, like where this shirt is. Like a little bit below... Because it's a sweatshirt. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if it goes just a little bit past where my shirt hits, that would be comfortable. But I also worry that it might look really weird if it, if I add like that many rows above the clouds. So we might have to kind of play around with it a little bit. But that measured at 28. Okay. Let me check really quickly where we are with ads. Because I want to answer your question about color changes, but I don't want to do it if I'm about to... Yeah, okay. We're about to take a stretch break. So, Reaper, I will show you how I do this as soon as we're done with our stretch break. I take a stretch break once an hour. Otherwise, I won't stop working. So we'll do that really quickly, and then I'll come back and I can show you how I did the color changes with this one and see if that helps you. Well, I could if it wasn't already attached to the bottom. Well, what I'll do is I'll make it to what they suggest, and then I can hold it up too. I can always see what, you know, how it feels after I get it to like the point that they recommend. Because maybe I will be like, oh, this doesn't suck so much. Okay, let's take our stretch. I will be right back. We'll play some words, and then we'll get back to finishing up the front of the sweater. Alrighty. Whoosh. I was able to do 2 sets of stuff for physical therapy during that stretch break. I did things that are not super intense. So, some stretches. I feel betrayed, I'm sorry. Alright, I know that some ads are kind of behind, so let me know when you guys are back. I guess you can't necessarily. Never went into any ads? Heck yeah, that's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the fluffy cam for now because it's just struggling. Okay, so Reaper, you're here then. I didn't want to, like, do this if you weren't. So, I'm gonna get a little ways into this and then I'll show you what I would normally do. Well, ads just rolled, so the pre-rolls might not have turned off. And they started over. What the heck? Oh.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hello? Lumi? Hi. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How are you, friends? Hello, Euphoriatic. Not my stash. Don't raid it. Well, hello. Lumi, what were you up to today? Thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate it. Hello, Jade. It's good to see you. For anyone new, hi, I'm Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting here, but we do some other crafts. We play some games. It's just comfy, cozy chats, crafts, cats, and chaos. So if any of that sounds interesting, then you're in the right place. Playing some Animal Crossing. Oh my gosh. Who were you looking for? And did you find them? Important questions. Thanks for the lurk. I am working on finishing this front panel on this Karen Simply Soft sweater from Yarn Inspirations. It is a free pattern. If this looks like something that you are interested in, you can do ! sweater. It'll give you a link. Not sponsored, I just had a lot of this yarn. I went ahead and I changed the colors though, because while the pinks were really pretty, this is much more my vibe. So yeah, we just finished all the pattern. So now it's just half double crochets to length. And that's fabulous. Looking for someone cute. Able to get Gladys. Oh. You got 2 photos today, so I'll be going, oh. Nice. That's awesome. I should play Animal Crossing again. Just saying. I miss it. It's such a nice game. I ended up, like, I get overwhelmed sometimes by, like, inspiration, you know? Like, what else is out there. And you see, like, all the things that people make, and you're like, oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry, Petrichor. I don't know why it's like that. Making a Kirby today. Sly Fox, make sure that you take lots of stretch breaks, though. I'm glad your wrist is feeling better, but keep stretching. You made a bookstore? Okay, Reaper. Are you ready? I'm going to show you what I do. Here's what my back looks like. I have some ends I have to weave in, which is whatever. I wanted to wait till I finish the pattern, but it looks basically the same both ways. So, say in this next one, I want to change my color on this stitch. So not the next stitch, but the one after. Okay? I'm going to yarn over, so I'm doing half doubles. I'm going to yarn over, pull through. So now I have 3 loops, and instead of yarning over and pulling through with this color, I'm going to let go of it and grab my new color. And I'm going to pull through with the new color on my hook instead. I give the old color a little tug to make sure that it's not too loose. And then I keep going. And what happens with that is it ends up making it so that this color, this stitch finishes as a full, you know, dark teal stitch, and then this one starts as the light green stitch. And then I continue on. So that is the way that I do my color changes. So basically, whenever you're on the stitch where you want the next one to be, so say that it was 3, and now the next stitch is going to be this dark blue again, I'll drop the green, pull the dark blue through, so that the next stitch is that one, that color. Have to give it a go? Absolutely. And if you have questions, definitely feel free to ask. We do also have a Discord, and you're welcome to come join. And if you ever have questions or things like that, there is a channel for it. And also, I do have a YouTube. And I do have a tutorial section, and I have done that tutorial before. So I have done like if you look at the playlists or the live, no, if you look at videos, I have like a whole bunch of different how-tos, and right here, changing colors. So if you need to see that again, it's right there. Lumi, if you need to raid and run, please make sure that you do some post-stream self-care. Thank you again for bringing everyone over. Join the Discord and YouTube. Thank you. Well, welcome in. Happy to have you. So, you're a crocheter. Do you do any other crafts? A lot of us here are multi-craftual. We end up doing many crafts. Heading off, antibiotics are kicking your butt. Ugh, sorry. I hope that they start working though, and that you feel much better soon. Love you, Allison. See, I love my playlist. Like, we went from Hamilton, now I have Taylor Swift. I had Greatest Showman, Dear Evan Hansen. I had Meatloaf come on the other day and I was excited. Cross-stitch, crochet, knit, paint, and a gamer. I fully understand. I've really been enjoying Paleo lately. I'll rage on Call of Duty, then crochet to relax. Valid. I'm a Battlefront girly myself. More so than Call of Duty. We don't know anyone who does multiple things, even all at the same time, do we? No. There's no one in this chat or in this room who have multiple projects going. No. Couldn't be. No. Wouldn't be us. How many days till you see him in concert, Susan? I knew you were going to have a countdown. I knew it. Hides the bag under my computer desk, yeah. I don't have a work in progress box. Those don't, no, they don't exist. No, we don't know works in progress. Works in progress in like every room? Couldn't be us. Works in progress in like multiple crafts in every room? Not at all. Never. Oops. Heck, I was like working on this the other day and I was like, I should make another one. And I'm like, girl, you haven't even finished this one. Stop it. Damn. My work in progress room is also, in fact, a work in progress. Wow. Emily, you're just coming for me now. In my own stream? Wow. I was still stitching the oh no. Oh. Absolutely not creating classroom display lettering, cross-stitching, and typing in stream. No. No, we don't have multiple works in progress, and we don't have neurospicy individuals here. We don't have people who are able to do all of those things seamlessly because, you know, that would just be crazy. Ooh, with mushroom pockets. That sounds so cute. I haven't made a hexie cardigan yet. I think I need to. I feel like it's like making a granny square blanket or some kind of granny square or something. Like, it feels like it's something that you just have to do. So, like, maybe I should do that. I haven't started it. It's repetitive, yeah. See, I don't mind doing, like, repetitive things, especially, like, if they're ones that you don't necessarily have to really look at. Because, like, I can do it while I'm watching something on TV. So, there are some benefits of that. But I also understand the boredom aspect. Jax! Hello! Feels like, gotcha. Hello, how are you doing? How was your stream? Oh, no worries. No worries at all. What were you up to today? Thanks for bringing your group over. I appreciate it. You can, like, really see it now with, like, the clouds and everything. Finally getting back into Baldur's Gate. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, it looks really good. Oh my goodness! Back to back! KB! Hello! So many. That's the third one. I feel so loved. Thank you so much. Welcome, KB. How was your stream? What were you doing today? Hi, Mary. It's good to see you. Have to wait for the fancy shout out? No worries. I understand. How was your stream, KB? What were you doing? This is a triple raid. Daceman and Yarnia have joined as well. Oh my goodness. Just bring in all of the friends. Hi. Well, it's great to see everyone. Thank you so much for bringing the communities over. I appreciate it. Hey, Daceman. For anyone new, hi, I'm Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I use she, her pronouns. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting on stream, and we are working on finishing the front panel of this Karen Simply Soft sweater. It's a free pattern. I really liked it. And I'm using just like yarn from my stash. So yeah, that's what we're working on. We just finished the pattern And now it's just the blue until it's the right size. So that's what we're working on today. This looks amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And the functional hands, that's a mood. If I push myself too hard, I have to I get repetitive strain injury in my hands, which is honestly having like the ads that Twitch plays. I get like it sucks, but at the same time, it's kind of great because it forces me to take a break every hour, and that helps a lot from, you know, hurting. PT was good. They gave me 13 exercises to do at home. And so yesterday was basically just showing me some of the new ones. So it was just a lot of, yeah, it was a lot. Worked on mitts, fixing the heel and a pair of socks. Nice. Hello, Pudding. Welcome in. I don't have my gloves on. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Currently having that struggle with wrists and hands. Yeah. It's not fun. It is no good. I've also been trying like not to do the same craft off stream that I did on stream. So I've been trying to catch up a little bit on my temperature cross stitch off stream when I feel like crafting. So. Oh no. Well, anyway, welcome in, everyone. It's so good to have you. I normally stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. It's currently 5:30. So, if you're wondering when I'll be back, it'll be Monday. But you can always join our Discord and hang out there in between streams. Share art, share your pets, whatever. Chit chats. Silicon Show Yourself just came on my Pandora playlist. The Pandora station I have on has like a lot of like Broadway and movie songs on it. I have like different stations with like different kind of combos. Oh, the Fluffy Cam camera is working again, so there she is. She's doing good. Came in again last night, wanted to go right up to Artemis again. I was like, please, let's... Like, that's wonderful, but also... Gosh darn it, camera. This is unacceptable behavior. I don't even know if I did the streaming from my phone. You know how like I can do that on my stream, like how I've been able to set up the camera at like my other desk or when we were out in the breezeway. I don't know if it would work like going all the way out to feed her. I don't know if it would lose connection. I don't know if it like, because I think it connects over Wi-Fi, so I think it should be okay. Like maybe we could try feeding Fluffy that way if I can't get this camera to get it together. New friends, Fluffy Cat here on the camera that is not working is a feral kitty that I've been working on befriending for the last year. And we're at like a really exciting place, which is that I am able now to pet her and, you know, she meows and she loves being brushed and she's starting to come inside a little bit. We have a little kitty window And the hope, of course, is to get her to a place where she's comfortable and happy inside. So normally around this time every stream, I go and feed her. So everyone gets to love on the kitty. You are the one you've been waiting for. Got a brush like yours. Floof really likes it. Old one, you can get like 3 strokes before she went away. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay. I got the phone capture to work. Hang on. We're gonna whoosh over here. Plop this. And hold on. No one panic. There we go. Okay, so when I finish this row, we can make an attempt to feed Fluffy Cat using that camera. See if it works. Because again, it's supposed to connect on the same Wi-Fi network. So in theory, it should be okay. I don't know. It might cut out, it might not. But if it doesn't, it might come in like even better than it did before. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, the clicky clack keys. I have them on the setting that, hold on, when you push the button is when they light up. And like it changes color. Aw, safe drive home. Thanks for hanging out. Happy weekend. The hat keyboard looks familiar. Yeah, I wonder why. I also don't know. I was hoping that I could, because it says that there's like a mic thing on the phone. However, like for the phone, the camera, I don't know. Because I would like for the mic to work. Do you know what I mean? That way you guys could hear her. I wonder... Hold on. Not just for video games, for a clicky keyboard. This is... Oh, hold on. Phone capture. Nope, not what I wanted. That might work. Monitor only. Sorry. Did I do it? Shoot. A shelter has appeared. Boop. Okay, hold on. We're gonna test something real quick. I'm assuming you guys didn't hear me while I was testing that. Pooh! Okay. Wow. Not all of us trying to catch it. And a little shelter just being like, nope. I don't think so. I don't like the way y'all are looking at me. Okay. Okay. Rude. We'll do a quick measurement too of this to see where we're at. Because I'm curious. Ooh, Susan the kitty tree should be here today. It's coming from Amazon and it says that it's out for delivery and should be here by 8 p.m. So I'm hopeful. Because it was actually really cute. Like, I'll show you a picture. She came in last night and was just like sitting on the window ledge for a while. And I'm like, oh, you're gonna, I think, really like having the kitty tree right there. So, at least I hope so. Oh, also, I don't know, Sly Fox, I know that you were lurking. I don't know.
Found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I was looking at like that weird, like, the copyright thing. And it did actually say specific songs on that lo-fi. So it's not any of the alerts, it's the lo-fi that was like, I know some people, we were like trying to figure it out. But my one friend Kenya, Planet Kenya, gave me some problem solving things to try. So we shall do that and see. Well, evidently I guess there's a way of like playing the song so that it doesn't go through, like, it's not saved, if that makes sense. Like in the VOD, it's just in the live. And so then it's not an issue because it's just the VODs that are the issue. Okay. Now, oh, I was just saying that we figured out the issue with the music. That it was a problem with specific songs, not anything to do with the alerts or anything. Okay. Monitor off. Let's try that. It's like not. Oh, wait. I was trying. Yeah. It's not even like actual copyright strikes. It was just like we noticed that some of the music that you've been using is like copyright. Like I don't even have any strikes. It was just like we muted it for your own safety. And I'm like, thanks, I appreciate that. But yeah. Capture. Oh. Hello? Can you hear me? Do you want to build a snowman? You're now hearing me through my phone. And the closed captions are still working. I don't know, though, if that's because of this mic. This mic is off, but the website might still be picking it up. It's crackly. It's my phone. Say hi, chat. Look at how good you look. Woo! Inception. Oh. This one? You heard me tapping on it? Oh, awkward. Okay. Well, let's give this a shot, shall we? Don't mind my desk mess. Don't mind the mess everywhere. But we're gonna, oh wait, hold on. Hold on, sorry. We're gonna be feeding Fluffy Cat. I also can't see chat, so come with me. I'd say let me know if you can't hear me, but I can't see you guys, so. James, can you watch chat? Okay.
Fluffy hype. Fluffy hype.
Okay. Well, I don't know why the audio was a problem. We're here in person today. I don't... Get Megan a GoPro. With this little guy. I do, but I was trying... Hold on. Oops. Wait, there was a train? Who was doing things? James, Susan, Kit Kat, thank you for the bits. Excuse you all. Excuse you. Alright, do you guys want to... Hi. Hello. Do you guys want to problem solve with me? Come here. Oh, here we go. Game capture. Micro. Thank you for those kisses. I love you too. Yeah, I smell Mapes and Fluffy Cat, so I have to make more. You have to smell like me now. No. And food, yeah. Oh, that's a big yawn. Yeah, it was using one of my mics in my office. Yeah, he's like, that's mine. Yeah, my Hi. You're such a good helper. It's weird that it doesn't have the app that I'm using as an option for the sound to come through. Oh, sweet girl. I wonder... Nope. I could hear myself. We don't like that. I was kind of wondering if the output, if it was... I do have it enabled in the app, yeah. Here, I can show you in the app what it looks like. Oops. So there's a little thing here. And if it's like that, then it's off. My camera hates me. And the cat's here. Oh, God. So I can turn it on and off. Is what I'm trying to say. Maybe I can look into some troubleshooting. But that's for another time. Hopefully. I know Wise was doing a lot of like editing and fixes on their end. So maybe that's why it's struggle busing a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of tricky, I think, sometimes to troubleshoot outside of stream because sometimes you can't tell unless it's live if it's working, but or it might seem like it's working, but then when you put it in through, it's just tricky. We can figure it out though, if we need to. Hopefully the camera can just get it together. Yeah? Hopefully the camera can just get it together. This man. This little stinker. You wanted to be a gardener? Hmm? You wanted to be a little plant arranger? Hmm? Oh. She says, like, no, Mom, I want to sit on your sweater. No. Here. I know you guys are asking about Fluffy Cat. So, here's a little bit of them from last night. Is this when the TV was on? Yeah. Look at... She's fascinated by the TV. She was like, whoa. The heck was that? And then I found a goldfish cracker that Maple hadn't eaten. So I was like, do you like goldfish crackers? And Pippin at first was like, what the hell is this? And then was like, oh my god. It's crunchy. And cheesy.
Just like Maple.
And I love it. And then her little foot, yeah, like regular goldfish, the little cheesy crackers. Her foot ends up getting, loves Cheez-Its. Oh yeah, Maple loves junk food. And then her little foot got like stuck on the shoe, so she started playing with the shoe. And I was like, oh my god, I love you so much. This is my shoe now, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but I'm doing it. But they were like right. They were right there. And they were fine. No one was being nasty, but I panicked. Because again, until I know that she's up to date on all of her shots, I do not want, you know, Artie getting any kind of anything. But I was impressed. And then this was this morning. But no one was hissing or growling or angry, so I'm taking it as a win.
He's ready for his breakfast too.
Oh, so Maple's pawing under the door. That's how I think that cat door got opened, was the two of them playing with each other under the door. I think that they nudged it enough that it opened when Maple pushed on it. And that's how he got in the kitchen that morning. So, yeah. Anywho.
Hi. What are you doing?
Yes, let me snooze them. Hello, thank you. Let's go on a raid, shall we? Because I'm gonna go eat some dinner and we're gonna watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, the Netflix show. And I want to make sure we have time for that. So we're gonna go say hi to my friend Amanda, aka Play in the Mud, who does pottery. And her kitty is currently look at she's got a big kitty helper too. Y'all. Look at her kitty helper. He says, I helped you. So let's go say hi. Okay? I'll see you guys all on Monday. I appreciate you all being here and spending some of your time zone with me. I will be back on Monday at 3, and we shall hang out some more then. Oh, you have thoughts. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Friends, remember to eat something tasty, drink some water, take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Remember you are loved, and I will see you all on Monday. Come join us in Discord if you'd like to hang out. Here's my social medias, and yeah, see you all then.